We will talk about Conor Coady's new deal, actually, just while we got you there. And 5-year deal. So 2 poor performances, shipping, how many goals was it? 7 goals in 2 games. Gets you a 5-year deal, apparently, Harry. 2025, the captain is here too, and he is undroppable, and he's not going anywhere.
No. Look, you know what I think of Coady. Great passer, great chatter. Okay. I just don't think he's very good defensive, but he does deserve the deal. I do criticise him, but you've got to criticise everyone. He's like a defensive version of the Icelandic lad we had. Does everything brilliant apart from score. I forgot his name now. The daddy. Bodvarsson. So he was brilliant. He held it up well, went on mad runs, just couldn't put the ball in the net. Coady, defensively, good passer, good chatter, good leader, organises well, can't defend. So he's like the defending version of him. But he deserves the deal. Nuno loves him. He's great in and around the place. I maybe be a bit harsh on him. The only reason I'm harsh is because I want him to improve defensively. Because if he does, he'll be in the England squad all the time and he'll be like a world beater for us. But if he doesn't, he keeps making mistakes one-on-one, like people running at him. He gets skinned every time and in the air, by the way. I think he's got to improve on that. That's the only thing I want to see from him.
Dan, do you think it's more of a bigger picture? It's not the last 2 games, it's more the last 2 years that's maybe on that deal. You know, every minute of Premier League football, etc., all those stats that come with that.
I think he's an asset that a lot of other clubs would want. We just know that he's liable for a mistake because we watch him every week. I think he's a decent player at this level, and I'd like to see him at the club. We haven't got a better option at the moment, have we, to come in there at centre-back? Even Bolly looked shaky the other day, which is really terrifying because he's normally solid.
Not just the other day, I don't think. He's had a very good start to the season.
I think we thought we sort of gave him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, didn't we, saying that he didn't have the cover from the other defenders. But Jack, the England squad's actually announced on Thursday. Do you think he'll be in it?
I think he impressed Southgate last time, so I don't see any reason why not. And echoing Harry's sentiments, I don't begrudge him the new deal at all. Obviously, it's a bit weird to get a new deal announced after you've had your biggest thrashing. So it's a bit of a strange one. But yeah, you've got to say fair play to him. He's been a good servant to us. He deserves the new deal, and Fosun seem happy to give players deals like this, and you know, it gives him selling value as well if the day comes where we have to move him along. So yeah, I'm happy about that. That's fine. The only thing I do still have questions about our recruitment. I don't know if you want to talk about that a little bit, but
we'll go into transfers a little bit later. But you go on if you just okay. Yeah, Harry. Just the final one on Conor Coady is your rate is passing so much in his leader. Is there not a place for him in that midfield?
Well, we signed him as a midfielder, didn't we? He couldn't get in the team then. But look, Nuno has found an amazing position for him. But it just, like, especially when Bolly weren't there beginning of last year, he got exposed against like Tammy Abraham for Chelsea. That's just the part he needs to improve on. But he's not a natural defender, but he's played there for a few years now. And I just wish he'd improve on it, because there is at least 5, maybe even 6 games throughout a season where he has an absolute howler defensively. But does really good things, as I've mentioned. So I don't want to be too critical on him. He does deserve the contract, don't get me wrong. He's missed the Wolves, any now. Like, he says all his kids are Wolves fans and things like that. So he deserves the contract, but I just would love to see him improve in defensive areas, especially one-on-one. That's all I'm saying.
We have seen it all before, though, haven't we? And every time that he's going to play up against, I don't want to say a big old-fashioned centre forward, and I like Antonio, to be fair, but I think he's decent. But it was just a mismatch, and I just fear that we might have a repeat of what we've seen a few times now in the past of Coady against Mitrovic on the weekend, and we're going to have the same result. And that's the thing; he can get bullied by big strikers. And
this is the absolute perfect storm. Absolute perfect storm. Fulham can't buy a win. They've just been hammered by the Villa. Mitrovic is up front and we look shaky at the back. This has got 1-0, 2-0 Fulham written absolutely all over it.